Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, it is currently February 14th, so happy Valentine's Day to all of my lovely viewers out there. I hope you guys have a fantastic Valentine's Day, that is, if you are celebrating, and if not, I totally get it. And for today's video, we are specifically going to be discussing a point made by Ninjago series co-creator Tommy Andreasen that caught me by surprise, and I feel like it'll catch a lot of you guys off guard as well. You guys have read the title already. You guys know what you're in for. And I just so happened to come across this fact when doing research for another video, and what better time than Valentine's Day to share that pain with all of you. So Wu and Misako, I don't think this really needs to be said, but a lot of people aren't really keen on the whole idea of Wu and Misako being a couple. Once upon a time, their romance made sense back when they were younger, but nowadays, as I'm sure you guys all know, things are a little bit different. Garmadon ended up marrying Misako, and they have a child together, that child being Lloyd Garmadon. Master Wu is simply the uncle of Lloyd, the brother-in-law of Misako, and the brother of Garmadon, making Wu and Misako's romance questionable, to say the least. But of course, that has not stopped people from shipping them. Even myself sometimes I find myself being like, you know what, maybe they could be happy together, who is to say? But somebody who has been confirmed to ship them is Ninjago's co-creator, Tommy Andreasen. And no shame towards Tommy Andreasen, let people ship whatever they want. You don't have to agree, just don't go out of your way to harass anyone who ships something that you don't. But like I said, I was doing research for another video, came across this fact on the Ninjago wiki, and they cited two specific tweets where Tommy Andreasen talks about this. The first one being a tweet from 2017 where somebody asks Tommy Andreasen if he ships Wu and Misako or if they're together, to which Tommy Andreasen replies, I think it's pretty clear from the show that they are. And this tweet from 2021 where somebody asks Tommy Andreasen what the current relationship status is between Wu and Misako, to which Tommy Andreasen responds he sees them as an old couple. Interesting, to say the least. Like I said earlier, the Ninjago wiki also says that Tommy Andreasen feels like they've been together ever since the Second Serpentine War, otherwise known as the end of Season 4, but I couldn't find any tweets that confirm that. The reference tweets don't even talk about the Second Serpentine War or a time frame as to how long they have been together, so take that information with a very heavy grain of salt. But let's just say, for example, that this ends up being true, and Wu and Misako have been together ever since the ending of Season 4. First of all, I gotta admire the timing here. Immediately after Garmadon sacrificed himself, they started dating, which is hilariously horrible in every single way. It's hilarious because after Garmadon confessed that he tampered with Wu's letter way back in the day, and that Garmadon basically cheated his way into a relationship with Misako, immediately after redeeming himself for that and promptly sacrificing himself, Wu and Misako started dating immediately after Garmadon had died. I just think that's all kinds of messed up. If true, it's kind of messed up, but it also is pretty funny. And if that was the case, I can see why Garmadon was so mad after his resurrection. I'd be upset too in that scenario, Garmadon. Your feelings are completely understandable. But like I said, I feel like Wu and Misako, their feelings too are also fairly understandable. They were technically together way back in the day before Garmadon tampered with things and caused Misako to fall for him. And while the feelings between Garmadon and Misako were real, obviously enough, he didn't really get there fair and square, if that makes sense. So in terms of what this means for the modern day setting of Ninjago, if Wu and Misako have been together for years, Garmadon is around now, and Garmadon has joined the good side now, presumably following Ninjago crystallized. Does this mean that Wu and Misako will continue to be a couple? I'm sure it was easy without Garmadon around, but now that he is around, and now that he's probably going to be hanging around a lot more, it kind of seems like they're in an awkward spot here. But I'm not gonna look too far into that. I feel like this video has already gone on long enough, so I think we're gonna wrap it up there. People call the J. Cole and Nia love triangle weird. I don't know, man. I feel like this one's a whole lot weirder, but I digress. Leave a comment down below discussing what you think about all of this, all of this stuff, all of these interesting things that we looked at in today's video. Are you a fan of the Wu and Misako ship, or do you find it to be a little weird? Leave all your thoughts down below. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a happy Valentine's Day. Hopefully I didn't ruin it for you. I mean, certainly wasn't my intention. But of course, if you guys enjoyed this one, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again in the next video. Peace.